It's Superhero, and you know what to do. Well, I just got home from work and found a package on the front step. I didn't even know what it was. I've ordered so many things, didn't know what was coming in. And it turned out to be my Godzilla Monster Planet by Bandai. Let's take a look at him and see if he was worth it. There he is. How about that? And okay, here we go. Now, I'll be perfectly honest with you. I avoid spoilers like the plague. I know a lot of people don't. I do. I don't want to know what's, going to happen in the movie before I see it. I avoided spoilers with Legendary. I avoided spoilers with Shin Godzilla. So let's just get right down into the meat and potatoes of this thing. I've heard that in this movie Godzilla is a plant. I've heard that because he was left alone for 20,000 years that he's gotten so colossal that he's had to suck plant life and metal and everything out of the earth up through his feet to support his weight and everything, which I would kind of lend credence to because it looks like all of his fingernails and toenails are all metal. So, and he does have kind of a Biollante-esque plant-like appearance to him. But that's all the speculation we'll do on that. What I really want to get into is same thing I called this video, because he's the Godzilla Planet, Godzilla Monster Planet Godzilla by Bandai. Is he worth it? And the reason I say that is because of these two little culprits right here. These were from 2014, the Bandai Muto and the Bandai Godzilla. Hi, cuz. They were both critically panned pretty badly in the toy world. I mean, every review you saw of them on Amazon and things like that. I've been a Bandai collector since the early 90s, and I always thought of their toys as more like little fine scale models. They were, very well detailed all the way through the Heisei era, and then in the Millennium era, all the figures that they cranked out were ridiculously detailed. 6-inch, 8-inch, it didn't matter which. And then these guys came out, and they are not very well detailed. They're kind of smooth. They're even kind of out of scale. Like his head seems to be a little too small for the body. And this is when a lot of people, at least that I knew, said, oh God, I'm not going to get Bandai anymore if this is going to be the case. I'll get NECA and S&H Monster Arts, even though you better rob a bank if you're going to get S&H Monster Arts, and X Plus and things like that as far as figures go, because Bandai really took a turn south on these two figures, the Muto as well. I mean, he's not well detailed. Neither of them are well detailed. So even I was to the point where I was saying, God, I'll get the Godzilla Planet Godzilla, but is he going to be worth it or not when he gets here? And it really looks like that Bandai is back on their game again. I mean, he's really well detailed. Bandai was never known for having a huge amount of articulation in their figures or anything. Not like a Revoltech or something. So this is about average articulation for them. But he does look very well detailed. I mean, I really think they're back on their game again. I was a little worried, to be honest. Let's see if I can give you a close-up of his face here, if it'll refocus. There we go. Okay, there we go. See if I get the tag out of the way. Yeah, you can tell he's kind of metallic and plant-like. He has all kinds of intrinsic little details on him. I think I paid with shipping just over 30 bucks for him. I got him back as a pre-order. I figured I'd just throw the dice and see what would happen. But you can see he's much better detailed than his cousin from 2014. And ironically, you know, spoiler alert again, he's supposed to be just like a hair taller than Legendary and Shin. Like Shin was a hair taller than Legendary, and now he's supposed to be probably up here. So they're pretty close to scale, meter-wise, foot-wise, whatever size of the globe you're on. But yeah, I'd go ahead and say purchase him. I'd say Bandai may have missed a stroke with these two guys over here, but they definitely got back on their game with the Godzilla Monster Planet Godzilla. Give you a look at the tag. I detach my tags. A, I want to play with the toys, and B, every discussion I've ever had with another toy collector all said the same thing. We can always reattach them with a tag gun, and I usually keep mine in a book. They will fit very nicely into a one of those 3-ring binders for Pokemon cards and baseball cards and things like that. That's how I keep the cards nice. So anyways, yeah. Godzilla Monster Planet by Bandai, very well detailed, not very expensive. I'd go ahead and get one. I think Bandai's really recovered their stride here. Yeah, thanks for giving that a watch with me. Yeah, definitely. Bandai Monster Planet Godzilla, definitely worth it. And hopefully, the next one of these I put up for you to take a look at, I've pre-ordered Frankenstein from Frankenstein Conquers the World, and we'll get to take a look at him. He should be getting here early December. Now that Bandai's back in rare form again, I'm expecting Frankenstein to be just as good looking as the Godzilla is. Stay super.